What's going on, everybody? It's Blighters and Algeth'ar Academy +9 on our road to Keystone Hero. This is still the first week, still hanging out. It's actually Monday, so we're doing kind of last day keys right now. Because I've also been trying to work on my DH, so I still think as a bear, you take haste. You could take verse, but I think haste is the best. We're actually gonna go here first. They didn't. So I asked in party chat before this started if they wanted to do like what they wanted to do first. They didn't answer me, so we're here. I'm gonna berserk this bowl because this bowl can get really hairy for the healer. So we do have a boomkin in here. Didn't even know. I thought it was a feral druid, but that's okay. Again, full pug group, so should be good. We actually have 3 soothes, and I did not take remove corruption for the tree boss because the healer said, nah, it doesn't matter. We're probably just going to lust it. And I went, okay. If we're just going to lust it, then it doesn't actually matter. Then I won't take it. I won't go down rest, so I'll go down the boomkin side. Sorry if you hear my heat turning on. It's a little cold down here, and it's a little loud for whatever reason. I think the fan's going on it, probably. Yeah, so anyways. So we kind of do this, and I tend to grab this guy. Where is he? He's the Ravager. I'm literally targeting him right now. I have a heal saved up. Again, if you didn't see my like dungeon videos before, so the Ravager jumps to the furthest player away, so you can kind of bait it where you want, and then he'll breathe. He'll face the tank wherever the tank was, and then he'll breathe the breath at the tank. So see if I stand here, the breath's going to be pointed at me. So you can kind of bait it. I like to pull these two into this next pack. Make sure you find the Unruly textbook. That's the one that puts people to sleep. So you kind of just want to, that's the cast right there. So I'm going to roar that one, and then I'll kick the next one. Even though he did get a beam on it, which is weird that he's playing Solar Beam, because like the Boomkin in my group, in my raid team, won't play Solar Beam because it's like a 10% DPS loss. So not until we get our new trees on, like in the 0.5 patch, he's just not playing Solar Beam. So he's just not doesn't have a kick. So I guess this Boomkin values the utility of it. I am going to pop a bunch of stuff because that actually hurt. Make sure the healer doesn't fall asleep. I'm gonna roar that. They're all raging, so this is probably gonna be a good amount of damage on me. So like this is a good time to like kind of kite, take less melees. Healer doesn't have to worry about you. You can still hit them from like over here. There's my Typhoon. Try to get as many Sues out as possible. I have a ton of rage. There we go. This is a good pull. Let's get the Hunter up. I'm excited for the new trees, though. I think those are going to be, oh man, so much fun. I'm going to be able to pull more aggressively, right? If Lunar Beam's damage and healing like works out to what I'm hoping it's going to be, I'm going to be able to just pull more aggressive. I'm going to be like, go from a 3-minute class like we were in, I guess, BFA and Shadowlands, right? To a like 1 minute, 1.5-ish minute class where you're just kind of pulling through the dungeon that quickly. So I, in 2 more Iron Furs, I can heal the group. The group is kind of spread out though, so we're probably not going to get much healing on it. I'm going to drop it this way, and then I'm going to move, and I'm going to like heal the group as much as I can. They were actually full when I did that, so it's probably like just a awkward overheal. Okay. The Hunter is just getting clapped by everything. But that's okay. We should be able to finish this boss off relatively easy. No. I'm going to take this so I can grab that. There's some healing. Trees are up again. I'm going to maul some because I'm actually fine. The melees don't actually hit. It's the magic damage that actually hurts. So now we can run. They lusted on that boss. Okay, I don't think we actually need lust for the bird. Because that's kind of like the thing. Like, do you want lust for the bird or do you want lust for the elemental? Oof. I was talking and was not paying attention. I'll be fine. I'm going to renewal myself? Wow. I almost said regrowth, and that's 100% not the spell I just cast. I'm going to soothe the guy that's doing the AoE right now. Kick the burst. I'm just dead. I'll run back. Apparently I'm in combat back here. That's awkward. Kind of wanted to mount up, but hopefully they can just finish that. I wonder what killed me right there. Should probably go look while I'm running back. Can I be in? Okay, let me get on my mount. What killed me? What killed me? Oh, the dot. Okay. Okay. So the bleed killed me. Makes sense. It's kind of low, that pack anyways, from missing like the first kick. So, which I will always blame myself, but I don't think I can pull like I want to pull in this dungeon, right? Because I want to just like do a triple pull here, right? But with the hunter dying a lot, and like we like just need to make sure we have damage up. So treants are kind of nice though. My can, and my raid team also does not run treants. I'm actually gonna pull these guys. I'm gonna berserk just so, cause I'll have berserk when we get to the boss. If I berserk right now. All right, that was a good. So I'm just gonna berserk now just to get it on cooldown. Surge is fine. I'm gonna roar whatever next cast because they all should be getting ready to cast. Ooh. Just kind of pushing them away because I have this bleed on me. All right, we got the soothes off. All right, we should be good. Should be good. I'm gonna frenzy regen while we're running, just to put it on cooldown, so my healer doesn't have to heal me. They have like 83% mana. They should be all right. I've seen few people still get knocked off by this. So if when he starts doing the expel intruders cast, just LOS it, you don't get knocked off. And as the tank, you kind of want to pull him, like pull the elemental to different pillars because of the tornadoes. Except he dropped treants on it, which taunted. And then if you're over here, right? Oh, I'm stunned. This is not good. Thought I was out of that. If you're over here, then the range DPS back there, they don't have to move. Right? Which is good for them. I'm going to pull it up around over here now. It's nice heal. Hunter's just getting clapped by everything. Come over here, do the bird boss. What are these birds doing here? What's your favorite voice line in all of the dungeons? Or actually, what is the voice line that you hate? Let me know down in the comments. We can talk about it because I think every expansion there's like a voice line that just gets stuck in your head. And like that's all you can say, right? Or at least for me there is. And that's like the voice line that you just say all the time, right? I think the one that I hate the most would be Let Fly from Not Cut Offensive. Oh, I can't stand that one. She just like screams it every like 5 seconds when you're doing the first part of it, first part of the dungeon. Man. All right, so these eagles, the alpha ones, you just kick their cast. Watch out for gust so you don't get knocked off. Soothe the enrage. I think next week is supposed to be Grievous on Tyrannical, which is oof. It's funny that they put like Raging the first week, which is rough on tanks, and then Grievous the second, which is rough on healers. I think that's funny. And everybody's like not okay with the way keys are going like this week. And like next well, this week just period, because like some tanks are having a hard time because they're just taking a lot of damage. So like on the pole it would be fine, and then like once you have a big pack and they all start enraging and you don't have a soothe, you're just like, well, I'm running for my life. You know what I mean? Because I've had to do that with my Demon Hunter a few times, because like I'll just be in a group that doesn't have a soothe, and then I'm just like, well, I'm running. Hello? I'm just like, I'm running for my life. Can you please not? We have 3 druids. All of us have different cat skins. I don't know why I pointed that out, but I figured I'd point that out. It's got the jungle cat. This druid over here, who's the healer, has the secret appearance. Well, is using the secret appearance, and then I'm using the mage tower appearance. I'm going to berserk right now because the boss should be 3 minutes, so I should have it up for the big pull that we do after this boss. So I really hope they don't. I really hope the hunter doesn't lust on this boss, because that would be unfortunate. It would be extremely unfortunate if the hunter lusts. The hunter is marksman, so he doesn't have a pet out, so he shouldn't lust, because that would be awkward. All right, they're going to do fire first, which is usually how people play this. They do fire first. I just didn't put it in. Fire. Now we have to dodge this. And then wind will be next. Hopefully they hold off on the wind and don't do it right away, because I'd prefer to kind of hold off for a little bit. Looks like they just want to kind of do it right away. Just because wind gets a little hectic, right? I actually thought this boss was going to take longer, but it didn't. See right there, like, all right, we're good here. Deafening Screech. This tornado won't get out of my face. All right, I have a heal coming up in 2 more Iron Furs. That's how I track it, by just Iron Furs. All right, I have 180 spent. The healer's actually doing pretty well. Okay, our Boomkin's dead. I'm not going to waste a battle res because the boss is almost dead, so I'm just going to do it without him. I am dying. Slowly but surely I am dying. I have this bleed on me that's like really hurts. And the healer just kind of left me. Left me to my own devices. Good, we didn't lust, so that's a good thing. That is good. Alright. And I still have 30 seconds on Berserk. I thought that was going to take longer than it did. I'm not trying to get like a huge pull right now because I don't have Berserk. We are going to have to pull these. I will use Rage of the Sleeper here. The treants were actually really good. I think these is not good. I'm going to wait until they enrage, and then I will Soothe it. Oh, I'm just taking a good healthy chunk of damage here. This one needs to be soothed or killed. Yeah, so their cast, this debuff right here, is actually another enrage, so you can just deal with it as a druid. I will berserk this one. Good thing I did berserk this one. I'm gonna also survival instincts because I'm taking a lot of damage right now. I have 10 stacks of iron fur. I'm just like pumping out iron furs. I'm also gonna brambles. Not brambles, bark skin, which will cause me to do more damage. I'm gonna soothe this one. Okay, this one right here. That one needs to be soothed. I'm fine, but like the rest of these people are gonna get. I don't. Okay, there we go. Soothed. This one I don't have soothe up. We're 3 druids. I think we're all soothing the same thing. And then we do this pull. Which I will hit my Rage's Sleeper, which it does reflect 25% of the damage that you take. Prevents it, reflects it. So you can use it as like a defensive. It also increases the damage you do, right? Like I'm at almost 60k there. We have your, Fury Warrior, doing just a ton of cleave. Okay. Now I have no DPS cooldowns for this, which is fine. I have 30 seconds on my survival. So the rough part of this, which we're just going to lust it and blow it up, hopefully. The hard part of this is the second germination, when they all move and put poison dots on everybody. That's the second hard part of this fight. But if everybody's kind of stacked for germination, like you can just blow them up. Like right here should be like popping mushrooms. Right. The treants shouldn't have. Yeah, you shouldn't have done the treants right there. The treants should have been on the second one. But get these down. If you're just kicking this, and we overlapped our kicks. 3 of us did, but that's fine. I have. Okay. I'm gonna roar that. I have rage for this one, but and survival instincts. So we got to kill these as fast as possible. That's fine. And then I should have all of the poison on me, like this dot right here. It's doing like 30k every 3 seconds. That's the rough one if like the DPS start getting it on it. Or usually it should be the tank because you should have threat on everything. So if you have a druid in your group, right, they can just remove corruption and it'll take the poison off of you. Or if you're a druid yourself, again, like I said at the start of the key, I didn't take it because I asked and the other druid was like, no, we'll just lust it, we're fine. Like I have it, and I was like, all right, cool. But I can take it to kind of help out. Oh, my throat is. Give me 1 second. Sorry about that. My throat was like dry. I'm going to actually pull these in here. I wanted them to whirlwind first because these other ones are going to whirlwind. That way it offsets the whirlwinds. And I can actually just use my CDs here to kind of keep myself alive. And you can roar them, which you just saw, but the druid kind of died. I think the druid was just standing in melee. Which is probably not the best place for them to be standing. I have a heal saved up, which I just used because I frenzy regen myself. There we go. We got that soothe off. I don't think the druid should have released. Let me do one more pull. We should only have one more pull and then we should be fine because 10%. Yeah. What's the druid's here? All right, we're going. Oh, I don't really want to. We're just going to do this pull too. And double pull this. We're going to pull it inside. The treants were clutch there. Oh, that was really good. Soothe that. I'm gonna rage here just because they're enraging, so I don't want to like just die to like a tank hit. This should be a pretty easy +2 once we get in here. This boss isn't hard. This boss does like no damage. As long as you're dodging stuff and not getting constantly hit by like their abilities, then you're just not like it's fine. The fight will be 100% fine. Because like the way this fight works, the more you get hit by stuff, the more of the like orbs you put out, which then just do more orbs across the room. So if you're not getting hit by things, then like the astral breath, which the boomkin stood in, that's okay. Like I really. Also, our Resto Druid is cat weaving, which is you love to see it. You love to see your healer like doing damage. It's actually doing almost 10k DPS. You love to see good Resto Druids actually the cat weaving. So like those orbs right there that you see right there that are shooting out, yeah. So once you get 3 stacks of this debuff, which I can't show you because I don't have any stacks of it. But once you get 3 stacks of it, then you drop one of those portals that just shoot out orbs. So the more you get hit by things, the more portals you drop, right? So they're gonna drop that one. I'm gonna move the boss a little bit more this way, so that way they have a little bit more room to dodge. I'm gonna hit Berserk here. Oh, and if you get hit by the orbs, it drops another one too, as you just saw. So try not to get hit by anything in this fight. That's pretty much the fight, is just dodge, right? You're playing dodgeball this entire fight. And you can see it quickly gets out of hand the more you get hit by things. But there you go. +2 Algeth'ar's Academy. Let's see what we get. I got bracers, but I already have some. Alright, well, there's the Algeth'ar's Academy. And I hope you guys enjoyed that on our road to Keystone Hero. We're at right now at like almost 900. We still got a few more dungeons to do for the group for the week, so look forward to those videos. And this is Blighters, and out. And I guess keep thrashing. Man, I gotta work on an outro.